the NBA. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. We're in Detroit, Michigan. The Pistons are playing before their hometown crowd. The kick out to Cunningham. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Oh, nasty dunk there by Cunningham. This is why he went first overall. Cade's got length, skill, and athleticism.
Durant. Pass to Richards. Back to Durant. Kicks it out to Booker. 6 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get a shot off. Durant's shot is good. One thing, Doris, that should attract a lot of attention in this game, that matchup at the guard position. That is going to be special.
Well, that's the point of attack on both ends of the floor, and it's always fun to see skilled and capable guards duel it out. It is like watching a great chess match.
And Greg, for longtime Pistons fans, that Bad Boys era was so special.
I mean, Detroit's a tough, hard-working town, and those teams did have great talent led by Isaiah Thomas, but it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the Bad Boys.
To the paint. Here's Ball. And it's Ball slamming it down.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
And a wide open look for Cunningham. Off target with his 3. Suns on offense. It's a 3-point game. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. His team's focus is trying to slow down Devin Booker. He said the thing with Devin is that he's not just an ISO scorer. They run a lot of actions for him, so we have to do our best to chase him around, and the rotations have to be on point. It's going to take all 5 guys to try and stop him. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Down low, here's Richards, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. They trail by 1.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
And J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Take that out your mouth. I think it's bottle.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Here's Cunningham. Hangs in midair and converts
I don't know what
on
the heck y'all are doing.
Cunningham's got 7.
And he had all of us at the table quivering. What a move by Cade.
Bull can't hit. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. They trail by 1.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Inside, Bull. And the dunk by Bull.
Yeah, Booker keeping that defense off balance with his passing ability right there.
And when you take a look at Jalen Duren, a big man, Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, you know, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes after rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league.
Pass to Beal. Booker in the corner. From the arc. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Devin Booker ready on the opportunity to take any three he gets. That is pretty.
Here's Cunningham. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It goes on Devin Booker. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Phoenix.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Here's Durant. Booker outside. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. And KD throws it down.
Yeah, Kevin Durant, you allow him a path to the cup. Look out.
Pass to Stewart. Thompson for 3. It's rebounded by Durant.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Pass to Durant. Back to O'Neal. And so it's
Dang, what a block.
Bringing the
Outside.
with a 7-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Right back.
Make sure you heard yourself 2 days in a row.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Outside, Beal. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Well, difficult choice for the defense, right? If you sag off, he drains the jumper. In this instance, you give him a step, and he finishes with a big-time drive.
Back to Beasley. Nice ball movement by Detroit. From past the arc. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Devin Booker is a 3-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me. That's a mid-range jumper, which analytically people say isn't the highest percentage shot. But for myself, it's a good one. I've shot it pretty much my whole life. Kevin?
And David, doesn't it show? Wow, he was something else. Hey, thank you. Greg, in the process to bring in all their stars. The Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
KD, so efficient in there.
Well, capitalizing on the interior, Kevin Durant is a handful if he's got position.
And J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Pistons trailed by 11. Harris a screen. Here's Cunningham. And they call the foul.
Bobo, you're about to get out the game.
So he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point
This dude is
play.
fine.
Just a special offensive talent. We don't see guys like Cunningham come through the league that often.
Greg, every year injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Pass to Cunningham. Back to Ivy. Now Thompson. Defended by Booker. Now here's Duran. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Duran's got his first points in this one.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Into the lane. They get it back. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Drills the three-pointer. Thompson's got 5 points so far.
If he develops a consistent three-point shot in his first few years, Thompson's going to be scary.
Outside, Beal. The kick out to O'Neal. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pistons trailed by 5. And stolen by Bull. Beal with it. Picked up by Harris. Over in the corner, Allen. Bangs home the trifecta. Allen's got his second bucket.
You really like to see Beal getting involved with those passes, guys. He's all about the team.
In the corner, Ivy with it. And another three for Detroit.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Beal gets a wide open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The big challenge in Beal's career, Doris, has been staying consistently healthy, right?
There's no question about it, Kevin, because you never have doubted the talent. I mean, Bradley Beal is a three-tool player. He came into the league as an elite shooter, but now has become incredibly good with the basketball in his hand. The good news, he's always been resilient and fought hard to come back as quickly as possible.
Hits the three-point bomb.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Duran up top. Thompson right side. Cunningham outside. Pocket 6. Pass to Duran. Looking for Harris. He gets it there. Here's Ivy. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Ivy's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, how about the quick thinking by Ivy? I love when he goes right at it with the shot.
Now Bull kicks it out to Allen. His three-pointer's off the mark. Here's Ivy. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Ivy's got 9.
But you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
The kick out to O'Neal. And the last second attempt doesn't fall.
I passed the
And
wrong
a
dude.
close game so far.
He actually totally won that quarter.
As we reach halftime. Suns lead by 4. Live from Little Caesars Arena. You're watching 2K Sports.
Still got 8 assists.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And it's the Suns with the ball. They've led by as many as 11 points. And with this score of the Suns, you know, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Nice shot by Thompson.
Got to do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
Over in the corner, Lee. outside. Jones. Back to Lee. To the inside. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Harris, good.
And through hard work, this has become Harris's bread and butter. A knockdown shooter off the catch.
And Mike Budenholzer is called a timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. The Suns making a switch here. The Suns leading. Here's Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Now, this guy is far from just a shooter. He can drive it, and in this instance, get up and over the rim and dunk it, Bradley.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
You better watch how
Beyond
you...
the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific
Dude, you can't play
and
like that with me.
efficient.
Not with this
Kevin, you
team,
want to
bro.
talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again. KD is right at the top of that list.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Devin, thanks. Obviously, the Pistons in the midst of a long rebuild. 2 seasons in a row at the bottom of the league standings. Last season, they had the worst record in this once-proud franchise's history. That counts the record-setting 28-game losing streak that they had. It's pretty clear that this could be a long road back to redemption. Kevin?
Yeah, could is the operative word. This could be indeed. David, thank you. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Here's KD. He's got 8. Pass to Booker. Back to Durant. 6 to shoot. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half.
Bang,
Knocks down the 3 ball. Beal's got 8 here in the quarter.
Well, Bradley Beal does not need to handle the ball to be a threat. He gets to the catch-and-shoot game and makes the defense pay. Listen, you give a good shooter that kind of look.
Don't you ever pick her up again.
Suns leading by 7. It's Allen on the wing. In the corner, O'Neal with it. From downtown, a basket good off the assist from Allen.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Stolen by Allen. Fouled on the shot, picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Well, you see, if you're going to foul him, you've got to wrap Kevin Durant up. He's too good at absorbing contact and finding a way to score.
The Suns shooting their first free throw this game.
Victoria.
So, Doris, when you look at the whole package, is Durant a one-of-a-kind player in your opinion?
Well, we certainly have guys with that size, but this is a player who can literally play every single position on the floor. The size, 7 foot. The ball skills, the shooting, the playmaking, the decision-making. I am not sure we will ever see another Durantula. The great one, Kevin Durant.
Over in the corner, Allen. Outside, Beal. Past O'Neal. This one for 3. Drops in the tray. O'Neal's got the lead up to 13 now for the Suns.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Durant with a wide open look. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Booker outside. Outside for Beal. It's Allen, top of the key. Pass to Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Nobody near Allen. Detroit with the rebound. We've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. Cunningham for 3. Suns lead by 16. Inside. Beal. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Well, there is a relentlessness to Bradley Beal. He does a nice job on the interior to get a contested shot down.
And the last shot.
I covered them.